one of the issues with COVID is actually we would like to use it for two completely different questions. So gaining that information about the asymptomatic or the total burden of infection is one thing. Using it to return people to the workforce is actually asking a different question, because then you're trying to use it to ask the question, are you immune or not? And they are two different things. With antibodies, there's different levels of positivity, low, medium, high, and everything in between. So as the government are finding out now, it's very different from having a test that says yes, no, to working out what exactly does that result tell you and how do you use it in terms of understanding levels of infection. They've got to cover such a range of variation in terms of the levels of antibodies that are going to be encountered in different people's bloods. And I think most of them have been developed using blood samples from quite sick patients that are probably have quite high levels of antibodies. But then, as probably the government has found out through the testing by PHE, a lot of these tests, they say, don't work. What I think that probably means is they have limited sensitivity, so a limited ability to distinguish perhaps between those with high levels of antibodies versus those that don't. So it's about finding a test that sets that yes-no threshold at the right point. If you're using it on an individual basis to give people, say, this so-called immunity passport, and on the basis of that, you're saying to individuals, yes, you can go back to work. No, you can't. Yes, you're safe now to be working with vulnerables. Then each potential wrong diagnosis or wrong result has a real consequence.